Ladies and gentlemen, not often on this YouTube channel I have said that there is a dungeon game releasing that is absolutely awesome. So I think this one might be it, guys. I'm almost sure. Like I've done this for 6 years. I've played every single dungeon game on this channel. I have over 1,600 videos on here, and there's a lot of dungeon content on it, right? And I gotta tell you that this game might actually have it. So I'm gonna show you everything that the game has to offer. It looks fantastic. It does come with a few flaws though. It's not 100% perfect, but I think just gameplay wise I might actually give it a 10 out of 10, and that is extremely rare. I have barely thrown out 10 out of 10s there. Dungeon leveling once upon a time was there a little bit. Then we had elemental dungeons that was actually quite great when it comes to combat. It was very similar to this one as well, and the fluidity of this is so good. But anyways, let's talk about some of the more, like, I'm gonna start off with the downside. I think the map definitely needs a rehaul. It just doesn't, I feel the game has much more potential than the lobby does. It still feels like a lot of placeholding and stuff. I'm not entirely sure. It's a little chaotic. There's stuff in the back and it's not really explained well. There's stuff over here. There's stuff in the back. The good thing is we have like an area counter where we can go to and just like go through. And I'm already happy that this is actually there. Really, really cool. The game also has a stat system, as you can see here. I'm trying just to go full damage right now as a mage. You have 3 different classes. You have the assassin, you have the mage, and you have the warrior. And I can tell you, if you nail down a warrior, if you nail down a magician, if you make a nice magic class, I'm gonna be your best friend, and I think this game has done that. So I'm extremely excited about this, and I really want to see what the future holds here with this game. I really hope that we can make this game popular, because this game really truly does deserve it. It actually has trading, as you can see here. You can trade people, you can trade them your stuff, which is already insane. Many people release trading, especially in dungeon games, much later or not at all, and the game does that, so that's really, really cool. I think the profile and some of the UI can still use a little bit of an overhaul and just make it a little bit more interesting. I don't know, I'm sorry, I wasn't too much of a crazy fan of this UI. It seems very generic and just very basic, but the gameplay, man, the gameplay has it. Trust me, just hold on, let me yap a little bit more about the map and the basic beginner guide, and then we're gonna get straight to it. Obviously I would want you to be a mage, but that is up to you. Now the cool thing about this classes thing, take a look at that. You have like subclasses afterwards. So you play the mage, for example, you do 3,500 mage takedowns, then you're gonna become or get the spell mastery, and then after that you're actually gonna get the royal spellcraft. And I can't, like, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to progression in a game. This would make me and will make me play this game more and more and more until I have the Wizard King. This is what I'm gonna tell you guys. This is the most important thing that a dungeon RPG has to offer. This is the most, right here, ladies and gentlemen, progression system. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no just stupid running around dungeons for nothing. You run around in dungeons to achieve something, and if you don't have PvP in the game and try to get good items, then you need something, and in this case, spell mastery, subclasses, items, and it's just, I'm nerding out right now. I'm extremely happy. If you go into the items, you also have a little bit of an item thing. Again, this could have some more work put into. That is just my take on this. It doesn't look perfect, I think. I also think that the aesthetics of it doesn't really match the gameplay very much. I think the aesthetics are, I don't know, it feels like 2 different people made it. Like, one person made the gameplay, one person made the UI, one person made the map, or the UI in the map and stuff like that, which is fine. I'm not hating on it. I just think it could be improved in future videos. That's just constructive criticism, but on a high niveau, okay, on a very high niveau. Like, this is really, it doesn't matter, it works. I just think the spacing also to the menu and so it's just a little, could move a little to the right and a little smaller, and yeah, that's just how I would rank it. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. You have some weapons in here, you have armor in there as well, really good. And the good thing is, if you press equip best, you can actually choose for what class you want to wear the best, and it actually automatically does that for you, which I think is a great implementation information, especially for beginners out there. It's just so good. Then also we have this kind of stuff. We have different spells that we can use, which is really, really interesting. So fires a haunting dream bolt that drags a nightmare to reality. That kind of sounds like my life, so I'm gonna take that right now. Yeah, it just looks all cool. It looks all cool, all fun in games. But trust me 100%, the gameplay is gonna speak for itself. The gameplay is definitely the king of the kings here of this thingamabob. So there's a lot more to discover, and I want you to discover a lot on your own. There's also trades where you can like literally bring in your character. I actually got the Baraka, and I could actually reroll them traits right now. So as you can see here, we can, ooh, brutal. Let's see, how good is brutal? I don't even know. Let's go into the eye. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, no, it goes all the way down. Okay. We got Archmage. That is actually fantastic, I would assume. Archmage, what does it do? Health. 40% magic. I'll keep it for now. That's actually pretty slick. Let's see if it actually does it now. Yeah, it actually takes it in to account right now. And you have a lot of info here, you know, the health, the damage, you know, it has some passives in there. It seems to be like a full-fledged, like, really thought of and thought through game. In the banner, I don't know which one's like necessarily the best one right now that you should be going for, but obviously, yeah, you can press on the eye, you can see what kind of stuff they even have secrets. They even have a secret pity. They already have a pity system. You know, there's so many games that don't even start with all of that, but this game already has it. So I think the game, before it actually officially released, kind of was either in development hell, and it's been going on for like a year or so. I don't know how long this game has been in development, but it might feels like it a little bit, because it just already has so much stuff, and I'm just hearing about this project now. I don't know why, but yeah. All right, so let me stop yapping. We're gonna go into some stuff here. Let's see, what level? 60. Okay. I don't even know what kind of stuff that you can get here, like weapons or something. I don't know. It just all looks so intriguing, and I just want to unlock everything in this game, like literally about today. Let's go into the areas, and we're gonna go into play. You've just seen you can also reforge your weapons. I guess it will be. We can take a look at that in a second, but I just want to show you the gameplay, because this is where the game just shines. It has fluidity. You move, you flow through it. You attack while moving. You don't get slowed down. This all feels fantastic. Fantasticool. We're gonna go with medium. I actually haven't played medium yet, so we're gonna try medium. I don't know if I can do it or not. We'll see. We'll figure it out. You can play this with friends as well. It's not a solo game, but it feels pretty good playing it solo. So that is another massive bonus for this game, you know, massive. Being able to play, you know, because you always kind of need two different balances, right? You need the group balance and you need the solo play balance. And right now, let me see what that's what it looks like. Okay, cooldowns are perfect. 10 out of 10. Movement is a 10 out of 10. The effects and everything, the way it looks like, is a 10 out of 10. Everything you see here is, in my books, a 10 out of 10 when it comes to fluidity and awesome gameplay, how gameplay should be. This is 100% what I would want a dungeon game to be. Now, I don't have any cooperation with any of these guys. If the owner or anybody that, you know, the staff team or something sees this video, get in contact with me. I want to work on like more content, doing shorts. This game has to be promoted to the max. This has to have 10,000, 20,000 players. Right now we have 800 CCU, and I really hope that this game is going to deserve and get what it deserves. That's what I wanted to say. Just because it deserves the world. The combat is great. It's fast. You don't get bored. You know, it's fun. Like, this is like the, I don't know, like 10th time I've been running this, and I'm absolutely fine still running this another 10. And this is how I would want a dungeon game to be like, okay? This is exactly what I want a dungeon game to be like. You also have like loot. You see the loot crates in there. I would like to see some variation on it. There's also some variations on the boss. Sometimes it says there's a corruption happening, and you can fight the boss again, and he's going to be much stronger that time. And you also have hardcore mode in this game. You see where I'm going at. This is a fresh release now on Roblox, so you see, like, what I'm trying to say, there's so much stuff that was already implemented that they could have just easily said, you know what, F it, we're gonna release that bit by bit, like many of the games do, and they usually lose a lot of players while doing that. So I think this is a great balance and combination of, you know, uploading it at the right time, having the right amount of content for a release, and look at the boss fights. The boss fights are cool. I'm probably gonna take him out much faster, but I'm gonna hold on here and don't fully take him out yet. So there's another one that you can dodge. Look at how the fluidity works, the combat, everything flows. I haven't even stopped, you know, pressing my WASD keys. I've been just completely running around, and I've also died quite a few times. So you have to really learn the bosses and see where they go, and it's just fantastic. There's more attacks. There's like this other attack where he charges up a huge circle and you have to get out of the circle and stuff. I mean, all of this stuff is basically pretty simple, but it just looks and feels rewarding, and also the stuff that you get afterwards also feels quite rewarding. Got another skill point there. Got another fox mask, which I don't need, and we're gonna return because we're kind of done with the video here in a second. But I gotta tell you, this is good. This is good. This is very good. This game deserves all of the love that I can actually at least throw it at, and I just think it's great. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Go ahead and play the game. I'm gonna put it into my info box. This game deserves it, okay? It really, truly deserves it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one, and bye.